Welcome. How was your exam? Good. He took a seat on couch. I'll bring water for you. Taehyung hummed and she went to bring water for him and Taehyung's gaze followed her. Wine immediately sat on bed after hearing his voice. Do you need anything? Can I sleep here tonight? I'm not feeling good. He was sounding off. Okay. Thank you. She moved to give him space and he got in to do it. Good night, he hummed. She closed her eyes to sleep but it opened when she felt his hand around her and soon she was pulled in cuddle. Taehyung, let me stay like it for a while. She didn't say anything and he closed his eyes. Is something bothering you? He hummed. Don't worry, everything will be fine. She thought he is stressed about his work. She tucked her hand in his hair and started caressing slowly. She wanted to tell him about Taehyung, but seeing him off, she thought to talk to him about Taehyung later. When woke up and found Taehyung was still cuddling with her, she turned around to face him. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I'll pray from God to help you and clear your problem. She cupped his cheek and stared him. Good morning. Why you didn't wake up me? It's weekend and you were looking stressed last night, so I thought to let you sleep a little more. Are you feeling good? Here. She extended a teacup towards him. Thank you. I really needed this right now. She flashed him a smile and started cleaning counter. Can we go out today? Where? We didn't start shopping for baby, so I was thinking we should start. She took a glance of him and didn't say anything. Is it important to buy this much stuff right now? Let's buy only this much for now. We will come back again to buy more things. When blinked in shock, he has already bought half of store and he was calling that only this much. Thanks, see, it's too much. No, it's not much. I will buy a lot more stuff for our baby. One's heart skipped a beat after hearing our baby. Early he was looking off, but now he was looking happy. Yeah, I don't want to watch actions only. She pouted on Taehyung's movie choice. Fine, then tell me what you wanna watch. You choose. Taehyung sighed and stared her with done face. From past 40 minutes you are saying me to choose something to watch and then you are pouting and saying it's boring. Wine blinked and pressed her lips together. Now choose what you wanna watch. You choose. She blinked, seeing Taehyung's glare. I'm okay with anything. She snuggled into it. Taehyung chose a movie and played. It was a romantic movie. He too put duet on himself and Wine looked at him. His focus was on movie, that's why he didn't notice her and she stared him. All the best. Thank you. Drive safely. Taehyung nodded. She went out of car. Bye. She waved her hand, then took a glance of her and drive away. Went sighed slightly and headed inside. Are you pregnant? Wine turned to his voice while gulping. Her stomach was getting visible day by day now. For real? Can't believe. Those girl gave her judgmental look and Wine bit her lower lip. So what? What if she is pregnant? He came towards them. He stand close to Wine and tried to hold her hand, but she moved away from him. Yes, I'm pregnant. She raised her hand and saw her ring finger. Now don't try to bother me. She walked away from there and Taehyung too went behind her. Whom she married? She was dating Taehyung, right? Yeah, and I thought that kid is Taehyung's. They laughed. Wine, please, stop ignoring me. I apologize enough. Wine didn't stop and he held her arm. Leave my hand. She glared at him. You can't ignore me. I said leave my hand. He sighed and started dragging her somewhere. What are you doing? Leave me. Why are you so stubborn? I said I'm sorry. Can't you forgive me now? When I'm very young to have responsibility of a child and that's why you ran away, leaving me alone to listen those things, right? You are 20 years old, but you are young. You can't take responsibility, but I'm 20 and I'm very old. I can't take responsibility of everything, right? She asked without any emotions on her face, and he bit his lower lip. And if you are this much young, then why you didn't think before touching me? Huh? You should not get intimate. Don't you know this thing? I'm sorry. What came out of his mouth in whisper. I got scared and that's why I ran away, leaving me alone to listen everyone's tantrums, right? She chuckled sadly and wiped her tears. She doesn't want her to cry in front of him. Taehyung, if you would have stand with me, then I might have not listened those things. But what you did, you ran away. You ran away, leaving me alone to listen those harassed words like... She bit her lower lip and took a deep breath. It's easy for you to say sorry and forget everything, but it's not easy for me. I was on edge of ending my life, so don't think I'll forgive you. I hope you got your answer and you won't bother me now. She turned to walk away, but he held her hand. I know I did wrong, but now I want to correct everything. Please give me a chance. I want to marry you and take responsibility of our child. Huh? What? Give me a chance. Taehyung, do you think everything is joke? When you thought you can't take responsibility, you ran away. Now you feel you can take responsibility, so you came back. Is everything joke to you? Huh? Remain silent. Everything might be joke for you, but it's not joke for me. I don't even want to see your face now, so forget about marriage. She turned to walk away, but he held her hand and pulled her with a jerk. What are you doing? He pinned her on wall. You are rejecting me because of Hyung, right? She didn't say anything. He's better than me in everything. He's successful. He got Sio's position by his ability. He's just perfect in everything. That's why you are leaving me, right? You got better one. She just stared at him and he leaned towards her face. She turned her face in other direction. But baby, why are you forgetting he married you for this child, huh? He married you out of pity. He will never love you and he is mad. He can never give love to someone else's child. Once he got someone in his life, he won't take a second to dump you. Then what will happen to you and your child, huh? Once breath he take. Whatever Taehyung said is truth, and she is ready for everything, but her heart clenched when she heard those things. Maybe her heart doesn't want to get separate from Taehyung now. What happened? Don't have any answer? He cuffed her cheek from his one hand, but she immediately pushed his hand away. Nothing will happen, okay? I'm grateful towards him for saving me from a lot of wrong things, and I will be always grateful, and I will be so happy if he finds someone to love, someone who will love him and give him all the happiness which he deserves. He hold my hand at my worst. He stand with me at my worst, and I'm so grateful for that. But that doesn't mean I'm expecting him to take care of my child. This child is not his responsibility. It's my mistake. So I'm the one who need to take all responsibility of this child. I'm enough old to take responsibility of a child and provide him or everything. I won't run away from my responsibility, so you don't need to worry. She said while looking in his eyes, and he bit his lower lip. His grip loosened on her and she pushed him away. I can never forget what I went through because of you, so you don't expect I'll forgive you for getting everything. No matter Taehyung stay with me or not, but I'm not coming back to you now. Even if you will beg me, I won't come back. It was your choice to leave me alone in past, and now it's my decision to never come back to you. She wiped her tears and started walking away. She was feeling light after letting out everything in front of Taehyung, but little did she know, someone got hurt after seeing her with Taehyung. Taehyung came to pick wine. He was waiting for her in front college, but she was taking time in coming out. Most of the students were already out. Where is he? He mumbled and looked around. Hey, listen. A girl stopped. Is one inside? I saw her going to a garden with Taehyung. Taehyung's bottom lip went between his teeth after hearing that. Oh, okay, thank you. That girl walked away, then took a deep breath and went to his garden. But he regretted coming there. He felt a huge pain in his heart and his feet stopped moving. He saw Taehyung pinning one on wall. He stayed there for a while to see if one pushed him away, but it didn't happen. He was far from them. That's why he wasn't hearing what they are talking about. He bit his lower lip and walked away from there with clenching heart. When he prepared dinner and looked to his clock, it's too much late. Why is not back yet? She took her phone and called Taehyung. She heard phone's ring and she frowned. It's his phone. She went out of kitchen and looked around on couch. She saw his phone under a cushion. His phone is here. She took his phone and went to Taehyung's bedroom. Taehyung, she knocked on the door and heard a faint hum. When he came back, she again knocked on the door. Dinner is ready. I'm not hungry. Oh, but I'm tired. Let me sleep. Oh, okay. She left from there. When prepared breakfast and went to wake up Taehyung, she knocked on the door but didn't got any response. Taehyung, she hold doorknob and opened door. Taehyung, he wasn't in bedroom and she frowned. Where is he? She went to check in gym. He was not even there too. Where he went this early? She thought to call him and on meantime doorbell ring. When thought it might be Taehyung, she immediately went to open door. Mr. Moon. Good morning, ma'am. Sir told me to drop you college. Huh? And where is he? He's in office. Office? This early? I'm downstairs. He bowed and walked away. One shut door and called Taehyung. But he didn't answer her call. Does he have any important meeting today? He didn't even had breakfast. She sighed and went to get ready for college. Please answer the call. She mumbled to herself, hoping Taehyung will answer her call. Few rings went and finally her call got answered. Hello? Taehyung, why did you went to office too much early? Did you had your breakfast? I had and I have some important work. That's why I left early and I will come late, so don't wait for me. Oh, okay, bye. He hummed and hung up the call. He sounded off. I hope everything is fine with him. She went towards her classroom. One yawned and checked time. It was past 1 a.m., but Taehyung was still not home. She was getting worried for him. She called him there 3 hours ago and he said her to sleep. He will get late. I can't even call him. He will scold me if he gets to know I'm still awake. She signed her door unlocking sound. She immediately snuggled into it and pretended like sleeping. Taehyung came inside apartment. He headed towards his bedroom and his gaze went on couch. She is sleeping here. He came to a swan and slowly pulled away blanket. One tried not to get catch as he doesn't want to get scolded from him. He leaned to lift her and on meantime she sneezed. He frowned and stand straightly. You're awake. She bit her lower lip and opened her eyes. I told you to sleep, didn't I? I wasn't sleeping. Anyway, get fresh. I'll warm your dinner. Thanks, I. When you need proper rest, don't you know this thing? What was the need of staying awake till this late? Go to sleep now and no need of waking too much early. I'll go after serving you. I had my dinner. I won't eat. Now go to sleep. One bit her lower lip and nodded. Oh, okay, good night. She grabbed her duvet and headed towards her bedroom. Then watched her till she was inside bedroom. He sighed and rubbed his temple. One sat looking at the breakfast which she cooked. She wanted to eat that with Taehyung, but he left early. From past 1 week, he was coming home very late and leaving early. She doesn't know the reason behind that, but she was feeling a distance start raising between them. She looked out of glass wall and sipped hot chocolate. She was feeling lonely in crowded cafe. She was watching out when her gaze went on a familiar figure and she frowned. Taehyung, he's here. She looked carefully towards him and saw a girl with him. They were talking something. Soon that girl hugged Taehyung. One bit her lower lip and gulped. That girl turned towards her car and Wine saw her face. Inha, I know her. Her hand clenched on her glass and she looked down. She felt her heart clenching. She knew Inha very well. Inha is Mrs. Kim's friend's daughter, and Wine heard Taehyung's parents was talking about Inha and Taehyung's marriage. Wine met Inha a few times in parties. She had seen how much Taehyung's parents likes Inha, and maybe Taehyung also liked her. Inha was gone and Taehyung was scrolling his phone. Wine took her phone and called him, but he didn't answer and her heart broke into pieces. She gulped and looked down. Her phone rang. She checked her phone and it was Taehyung. Thank you for your time, Mr. Park. We will try to give you best. That's what I'm expecting from you. Anyway, I should leave now. Yeah, sure. They did handshake and Taehyung bowed slightly in front of Mr. Park in respect. He's a senior man. Start your work soon. It will start soon. Mr. Park nodded and left from there. Taehyung started grabbing his stuff. Taehyung. He heard a familiar voice and lifted his head. What a coincidence. Hi. You're here this hour. Yeah, I came to meet a client. Oh, then can we have some drinks if you're free? I need to go back office. I'm sorry. Oh, then let's go out together. I'm also done. Taehyung didn't say anything and started grabbing his stuff. By the way, Auntie said you are taking divorce. Your wife cheated on you. His hand clenched on his laptop. It's nothing like that. Don't believe her lie. We might take divorce, but that doesn't mean Wine cheated. Oh, okay, should we go now? He nodded and both headed out of cafe. Auntie asked my mom about our marriage. Taehyung remained silent. I like you and I'm still ready to marry you. Taehyung didn't say anything and she hugged him. Bye. He didn't hug her back. Yeah, it was a quick hug. She broke it within 2 seconds. I'll go now. Taehyung nodded and Inha sat inside car. Bye. She drove away and Taehyung sighed. Mom is being too much now. He mumbled and scrolled his phone to check an important message. His phone rang. It was Wine's call. He thought to ignore that. He didn't answer and call got disconnected. What if she is in problem? He called her back. Phone got answered after a few rings. Hello? Did you had any work? No. Just call to know if you ate your lunch or not. I ate. I have work. I'm hanging up. Yeah, sorry for disturbing. Taehyung bit his lower lip after hearing sorry. Take care and sleep on time. I'll get late. He hung up the call and sighed loudly. When it will stop hurting me? She was never mine. Then why I'm feeling this pain? He is not mine. He was never. Then why I'm crying? Why I'm feeling this pain? I should feel happy for him. She wiped her tears and sniffed. Those moments which she lived with him was flashing in front of her, and it was bringing more and more tears in her eyes. It was past 1 a.m. and like Taehyung said, he was not home and was feeling suffocated. She thought to go in balcony to get some fresh air. She got up from floor and on meantime doorbell ring. She frowned. Who came this hour? She went to check. Taehyung? She opened door. He started walking inside but stumbled. Taehyung she immediately held him. Good morning. Why you didn't wake up me? You were tired last night, so I thought to let you sleep. And don't worry, I informed your secretary. Taehyung didn't say anything and turned to go back to his bedroom. Here, take this. It will decrease your headache. She stopped speaking and put her hand on her stomach. What happened? She didn't say anything and took deep breaths. Wine? He held her hand. You okay? I felt movement. I felt it. I felt relief. Oh, okay. Did it hurt? She shook her head. Should we go to doctor? No, it's fine. Doctor said baby will start moving now. She extended tea towards him. Take this. It will decrease your headache. You were too much drunk last night. Yeah, I went in a party and I drink there a little too much. Oh, I'll go. She nodded and he went towards his bedroom. He was looking awkward. Taehyung, she pushed door after knocking and saw Taehyung laying on bed. What happened? Can we go out, please? I'm tired. Please, I really want to go out. Please, let's go. He didn't say anything. Please? He sighed and got up. Okay. She smiled widely. Thank you. You know, I love winter so much. Keep your hand in your pocket. She rubbed her hand together and looked at him. He was looking ahead. That's why he didn't notice her gaze. She slowly moved her hand and held his hand. He felt her grip on his hand. He looked towards her and saw her looking ahead while she was holding his hand. He pressed his lips together. He doesn't want to get more close to her, which will hurt him later. Hot chocolate? I'll bring. He tried to remove her grip from his hand, but she didn't left. I'll also come. He sighed and nodded. Do you have some problem in office? No. Then why are you looking stressed nowadays? He bit his lower lip and he felt his heart clenching. If you want, you can share your problem with me. I know I'm very young in front of you and I might not help you with your problems, but still, if you will talk with me, then it might decrease your stress. He remained silent and she was trying to talk to him. Can we watch movie? I have office in morning and you should sleep on time. Doctor told you to take enough sleep. Okay, good night. He hummed and went towards his bedroom. One sighed loudly and she too went towards her bedroom. Taehyung was doing his work when he heard a door knock. He hummed and the person came inside. Are you busy? He lifted his head after hearing her voice. What are you doing here? You left without having breakfast, so I thought to bring your lunch. She put a lunch box on table. Let's eat. I'll eat later. It's already lunchtime. Then when will you eat? I'll eat in some time. No, let's eat first, then you do your remaining work. She went close to him and held his hand. Get up. Wine. Get up. She tried to pull him. What are you doing? Please, Taehyung, get up. I can't lift you. He stared at her and she blinked. I won't go until you eat, so get up. She tried again to pull him. And on meantime, someone came inside Taehyung's cabin without knocking. Young-da. He stopped speaking after seeing Wine. His gaze went on Wine's hand, from which she was holding Taehyung's hand. Taehyung's fist clenched and Taehyung saw that. He tried to pull away his hand, but Wine held his hand tightly and Taehyung frowned. Why she is holding his hand in front of her boyfriend? Dad said me to get ABC file from you. That's insult. He pointed to a shelf. Taehyung nodded and went towards there. Now will you leave my hand? Not until you go to eat lunch. You are stubborn. If you know it, then why are you wasting your time? Get up. You must be too much hungry. He sighed and got up. She dragged him to a couch. Please have your seat, Mr. Kim. Are you okay? Yeah, why? He shook his head. Wine was again looking the old cheerful Wine. She was behaving like before. Is it because of Taehyung? Taehyung took a glance of Taehyung. He was taking file and he was also taking glass of wine. Let me serve. She served him. Eat. Why did you cook this much things? I was free at home, so I thought to invest my time in cooking. I saw this on internet. Can you try this? He nodded and moved to take that, but she left that. Here, say. She brought spoon near his mouth. He stared her and took the bite. Taehyung clenched his fist and went out merrily. Taehyung saw him leaving while Wine didn't pay him any attention. How is it? It's good. He took bowl and spoon from her and started eating by himself. Wine just stared him. What are you looking at? Will you come home late? He didn't answer. Okay, I'll wait for you. Taehyung saw the sadness on Wine's face. We have to go Kim house tonight. Wine gulped. Why? Mom caved a family gathering. I'll stay at home. You go there alone. I'll talk to Mom and she won't say you anything, so don't worry. But Nuna will be also there. Wine bit her lower lip and rubbed her hand together. Wine held Taehyung's hand tightly and looked around. Don't be scared. Hey, Wine. Taemi came towards Wine left Taehyung's hand and hugged Taemi. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm also good. Let's go to meet some aunties. Taemi took Wine with her and Taehyung's gaze followed her. He saw Wine looking nervous. He sighed and looked around and his gaze went on Taehyung. He was staring Wine. Taehyung again looked at Wine. Wine wasn't looking at Taehyung. She didn't spare a single glance to Taehyung. Is something wrong between you and Taehyung? No, you were ignoring him. Why'll ignore him? Is he important? Taehyung looked at her. She was already looking at him. He's not important. No, he is not. You are important. Very important. She said, looking in his eyes, and Taehyung's heart skipped a beat. You are important to me. He looked in her eyes and tried to read it. You don't want to go back to him. Want. I can never even think about going back to him. I have nothing with him now. Whatever we had ended the day he left me alone like I'm nothing. Now I only want you. She confessed and his heartbeat raised. Maybe he misunderstood something. Maybe he should have confronted on that moment. Do you really want me? You tell me what you want. You, he said without any single thought, and her heart skipped a beat. Then you should stop ignoring me, huh? I know you are ignoring me from last week. Did I hurt you? She asked to know what made him think that when we'll go back to Taehyung. No, I was just overthinking. He focused on driving. Means you are not mad at me. No, you won't drink too much again, right? He looked at her. I'm just saying to not drink too much in madness. She didn't want to embarrass him by telling him he cried in front after getting drunk. Don't you think you are speaking too much? Sorry, she mumbled. Always speak like this. She looked at him and he flashed a tight-lipped smile.